Hi students, today we are going to see a assumption exercise 13.3, right? So this exercise fully we are going to discuss the curved surface area of a cone and total surface area of a cone. Surface area of a cone. So first we are recalling the formulas, right? So curved surface area of a cone is nothing but pi r l, right? Pi r l. R is nothing but radius of the cone and L is nothing but slant height of the cone, right? L is nothing but slant height of the cone and total surface area is nothing but for a cone there is no top, right? There is no area on the top, only we are having the base alone, right? So area of the base. So CSA of a cone plus area of the base, that is nothing but pi r L plus pi r square. While we are simplifying, then what we'll get? We'll get the TSA is nothing but total surface area of a cone is nothing but pi r into L plus R, right? And this is nothing but radius, right? And this is radius and this is nothing but height, and this cross sectional line is nothing but slant height. L is equal to L is nothing but slant height, perpendicular line is nothing but height, and this is radius, right? So cone. So first we want to read the question, and from the question first we have to sort out what are the givens we are having, then what we want to find. By using the formula we are going to find, right? So here given, they have given diameter of the base of a cone, right? Diameter of the base of a cone. So diameter D is equal to diameter of a base of a cone is something but 10.5 centimeter, right? 10.5 centimeter. Next, see, whenever we are having in the form of decimal, I ask you to change in terms of fraction, right? So D is equal to 105 divided by 10 centimeter, right? 105 divided by 10 centimeter. Then radius is nothing but half of the diameter, that is nothing but 105 divided by 10 into 2 is equal to 105 by 20 centimeter, right? 105 by 2, 20 centimeter. Otherwise if you are getting confusion, right? So D is nothing but what is it? 10.5 centimeter. Then R is nothing but 10.5 divided by 2, right? While we are changing the decimal to fraction, we will multiply by 10, right? Into 10 into 10. That is nothing but 105 by 2 into 10. That is 2 into 10, 20, 105 by 20, right? Directly I am writing. Understood? Next one is nothing but, and its slant height is 10 centimeters. Slant height is nothing but L. L is equal to 10 centimeter. Find the curved surface area of the cone. To find curved surface area of a cone, so already we know the formula. CSA of cone is equal to pi r L, right? So see that pi is nothing but we are having two values, one is nothing but 22 by 7, another one is nothing but 3.14, right? So here r and L, any one value should be, any one value maybe in terms of 7 multiple, then we can use pi is equal to 22 by 7, right? So here radius is nothing but 105 is 7 multiple, right? So I am just taking pi is equal to 22 by 7 into radius is nothing but 105 divided by 20 into L is nothing but 10, right? So shall we simplify? 1 times how many times? 15 times, 7 multiples, and 0 cancel, 2 table 1 times, 11 times. So what is the remaining? 11 into 15, right? 11 into 15. 15 11s are 165, right? 165. Therefore CSA of cone is equal to 165 centimeter square, right? Therefore CSA of cone, right? CSA of cone is equal to 165 centimeter square, right? Next is sum number 4. So sum number 2 and sum number 3 you can take it as a homework. It's very easy one, right? It's very easy one. Directly you can find that. Sum number 4 now we are going to find. So a conical tent. That means the shape of the tent is nothing but cone, right? A conical tent is 10 meter high. So first solution, right? While we are reading what are given, we are having, just write it. So they are talking about cone. So cone, a conical tent is 10 meter high. So height of the cone is nothing but 10 meter, and the radius of the base is 24 meter. R, radius of the base is nothing but 24 meter, right? find, we are having two subdivisions, right? First subdivision is nothing but find slant height of the tent. What is slant height of the tent? L, right? L we want to find. Second subdivision is nothing but cost of canvas required to make the tent if the cost of 1 meter square canvas is rupees 70, right? Second one, we want to find the cost of the canvas, right? Cost of the canvas per meter square, how much they are charging? Rupees 70. So we want to find the CSA or TSA. What we want to find? See, we want to find the cost of canvas. See, this is very, very important. Just keep it in your mind. When you are going for 10th standard also, this is same thing only, right? Whenever we are having the sum with the tent, right? Tent, it's a conical tent or cylindrical tent, whatever it may be, right? Conical tent or cylindrical tent or whatever it may be, right? Tent means there is no base. We won't calculate the base. Only we will calculate the CSA, curved surface area, and the, if we are having a top, we want to calculate the area of the top, right? We won't calculate the area of the base, because usually wherever you are going, right, simply we will make a tent, right? We won't have a base, right? We won't have a base. Simply we will sit or we will sleep in the that sand or whatever it may be, right? So they won't, whenever we are seeing the sum related to the sum tent, right? Tent related sum, they won't ask you to find CSA or TSA, right? They won't use the word curved surface area or total surface area. They won't ask find the curved surface area of the tent, find the total surface area of the tent. They won't use, right? Maximum they won't use, right? We have to keep this thing in your mind. The tent means we will always calculate the curved surface area alone, right? For the cone, there is no top. That means only we will find the curved surface area alone. If it is a cylindrical tent means we want to find curved surface area plus area of the top, right? Area of the top. Just keep in your mind, right? So now second one is the cost of canvas we want to find. For that we need a area into cost, right? So area is the curved surface area of the cone, right? There is no top, so we want to find the curved surface area of the cone and multiplying by the rupees cost, multiplying by rupees 70, then we will get the cost of canvas, right? To find what are the things we want to find, first subdivision is nothing but slant height, second subdivision is nothing but cost of canvas, right? First subdivision slant height, right? So already we know that slant height already, while I am teaching the derivation of the formula, right? While I am teaching the derivation of the formula, that time itself we have discussed in a cone, right? This is the shape of a cone, and this is height, this is radius, and this is slant height, right? Height, radius, and slant height, and this is nothing but right angle triangle ABC, right? ABC. AB is nothing but height of the cone, BC is nothing but radius of a cone, and AC is nothing but slant height of the cone, right? So already we know that it's a right angle triangle by using Pythagoras theorem, right? Pythagoras right angle triangle. In a right angle triangle, Pythagoras theorem, L square is equal to H square plus R square, right? L square is equal to, so opposite side to the right angle is nothing but L. So L square is equal to H square plus R square. H square is nothing but adjacent side and opposite side, right? So L slant height is nothing but, so by solving this we will get a slant height, right? We will get a L, right? So L square is equal to H square plus R square. H square plus R square. How do we know the value of H? What is it? 10 square plus R is equal to 24 square, right? 10 square is nothing but 10 into 10, 100 plus 24 into 24, 24 square. 24 into 24, 576. So 576 plus 100 is equal to 676. So L square is equal to 676. But what we are needed? L only needed. So how we will remove the square? By taking square root on both sides, right? Already we know that what is the formula for slant height? L is equal to square root of H square plus R square, right? Square root of H square plus R square. Why we are putting square root? For removing this square, right? Taking square root on both sides. Taking square root on both sides, right? So taking square root on both sides, then it will become, what is it? L is equal to square root of 676 is equal to square root of 676 is nothing but 26. So L slant height is nothing but 26 meter, right? 26 meter. Next, what we want to find? Cost of canvas. For finding the cost of canvas, what we are needed? CSA, right? Curved surface area of a tent, right? CSA, curved surface area of a tent we want to find. So first we are finding the area. After multiplying that, we will get a total cost of a tent, canvas or tent. CSA of cone is equal to pi r L, right? So pi is nothing but 22 by 7. But see the radius. What is the radius? Radius is equal to 24. It is not in the form of 7 multiple. And L is also, it is not in the form of 7 multiple, right? So better we can go for a pi is equal to 3.14. Pi is equal to 3.14. And one more thing, see that the cost of 1 meter square canvas is rupees 70, right? 70 is nothing but 7 multiples, right? 70 is nothing but 7 multiple. So better you can take it as pi is equal to 22 by 7 and don't simplify. You can keep the 7 as it is. While you are multiplying by the cost, right? Area with the cost, then 7 and 70 will get cancelled, right? So better you can go with the pi is equal to 22 by 7, right? Pi is equal to 22 by 7. So 22 by 7 into radius. What is the value of radius? 24 into L is nothing but 26, right? Is there any possible to simplify? Nothing is there. So directly you can multiply. 22 into 24, 24 into 26 is nothing but 13,728, right? 13,728 divided by 7 centimeter square. Not sorry, centimeter, meter square, right? 13,728 by 7 meter square. Now we got the CSA of a cone, right? Surface area of a cone, right? Now already we know that now we are going to find the cost. So cost of 1 meter square, what is it? Cost of 1 meter square is equal to how much? Cost of 1 meter square is equal to rupees 70, right? Then cost of 13,728 by 7 meter square is equal to, right? Just multiply. So 13,728 divided by 7 into 10, sorry, 70 into 70 is equal to 1 times 10 times. It is equal to 13,728 into 10 is equal to 1,37,280 rupees. Therefore, the total cost of a canvas is nothing but rupees 1,37,280. Right? Thank you. Today sum number 1, sum number 4 is enough, right? Tomorrow we can see the remaining sums, and your homework sums is nothing but sum number 2 and sum number 3, right? Sum number 2, homework sums. Find the total surface area of a cone if its slant height is 21 meter and diameter of its base is 24 meter, right? Slant height L is equal to 21 meter and diameter, right? Diameter 24, then radius is equal to 12 meter, right? So we are having radius and slant height L. We know the L and R. What they ask you to find total surface area of a cone, TSA of cone. What is the formula? Pi L into R, sorry, pi R into L plus R, right? Pi R into L plus R. So we know the radius and we know the slant height. Substitute and simplify, we'll get the solution, right? And sum number 3, curved surface area of a cone is 308 centimeter square and its slant height is 14 centimeter. Find the radius of the base and total surface area of the cone, right? Two subdivisions. So see that curved surface area value is given 308. So directly we want to equate the CSA of cone formula with the 308. Then we are having slant height value, substitute the value of L and just equate with 308, then we will get the radius, right? Radius of the base of the cone, right? After knowing the radius and slant height, then we can find the total surface area of the cone, right? TSA of cone is nothing but pi R into L plus R, right? Substitute and simplify, we will get the solution, right? They have given curved surface area, right? So directly we are equating the formula with this value. What is the formula of curved surface area? Pi R L, right? Pi R L. In that pi and L we know that pi is nothing but 22 by 7 and L is nothing but 14, right? L is equal to 14. Substitute and simplify. Then just take the remaining term to the RHS and equate with the 308. We will get radius, right? Thank you.